Tom, only a few hours ago you found out that you'd be playing your first game for Melbourne. Talk us through what your initial feelings were when they announced it in front of the group.
Initially it was just pretty overwhelmed, yeah. Still feels pretty surreal. Finally get to run back out in the MCG again. I'm really grateful for the opportunity and looking forward to hopefully making the most of it on Saturday.
As you said, it's been a long time coming. You came to the D's a couple of years ago. How have you found your time at the D's? And I'm sure it's like a moment of reflection because it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, like last year was a pretty frustrating year for me, I guess, and really rode the roller coaster of the ups and downs. And then in the off season, I think I really sort of changed my perspective on footy a bit, and it's translated into me getting into some really good form, and I feel like I'm in the best spot, like physically and mentally, to hopefully go out and play well on Saturday.
Yeah, you mentioned when you played a cracker of a game in the VFL a couple of weeks ago that you'd been working on a few things and it was good to see them come to fruition. What were some of those key aspects of your game that you were working on?
Mainly like my aerial contested marking. I feel like my strengths are my mobility and leading patterns for a tall, and ability to impact at ground level as well. So really just been trying to nail down my aerial craft, and I feel like it's come a long way since I've come to the club. Has
there been anyone in particular that you've worked with to be able to hone in on that?
Definitely, like Gorney is obviously one of the best to do it. Chappie, the forwards coach. A lot of the tools, when we go out to training on a Thursday and we do our contest craft, we all just make each other better with how intense and hard we go. So that's been really helpful for me.
From a ruck point of view, you've obviously been tapping in and out of that backup ruck position. How's that been working with, the likes of Max and now Jamar, trying to hone in on that?
Yeah, really good. Sort of feel a bit more at home now, playing as more of a forward and then pinch hitting in the ruck. So I feel like that's been really helpful for me, just getting in there in little spurts and putting my strengths on show. So yeah, looking forward to doing that as well.
Obviously it hasn't been the start that Melbourne wanted from an AFL point of view. We haven't got a win on the board just yet, but what's the vibe amongst the group heading into the Fremantle game at the G?
I think really positive. I think we've put a clear plan in play of what to do this week and what we're not excelling at the moment, and I feel like if we go out there with the mindset to get those things done, then anything can happen and we can really turn this thing around. So looking forward to it.
Fingers crossed it's a win at the end of your first game for Melbourne, and congrats again.
Thank you very much.
Want more content? Click on the videos below and keep the momentum going. I'll catch you in the next one.